Hey, welcome to the coach training. This is going to be your first training video that I send you, and I just want to say welcome. And I hope you're super fired up. Being a coach is important, and it's something that's going to change your life, and it's going to change the lives of others, and that's the main thing, right? And the awesome thing about being a coach is as you start to change people's lives, and as you start to make that an importance in your life, you just end up reaping the benefits from that in your business, and it's such a blessing. So it's just an awesome byproduct of what we get to do. So I'm going to be sending you a series of videos over the next few days. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much training. The back office, if you've been in there, it can be overwhelming when you're first starting. You're like, where do I go here and there, and there's videos everywhere. And I just want to keep it basic for you guys in the beginning. We're going to go into it slow. I know if you're like me, I just wanted to go at it like crazy, and I figured I knew everything, and I was using Beachbody, and how hard can it be? But it's really about getting started right, and it's really about doing the right activities every single day that's going to help you with your success. So as tedious as this stuff might sound, and as boring as it might sound, to sit and do training, I know there's guys on my team that don't want to read instructions, so why would they want to sit and watch training? But everybody knows how essential it is to your success. So absolutely, you want to get started right, and so we're going to get into that. So when you go to teambeachbody.com and then you go over to coach and go into coach online office, you'll come to your Team Beachbody coach online office, and then you're going to come over here to news and training and go down to training, and it's going to take you to this site. Now you're going to want to start in, of course, the getting started, and so that's what we're going to cover tonight. Now, just to let you know, prior to doing this, and I usually will tell you that guys this over the phone, I always suggest you go through these three here when you first start. Set up your websites, but there's actually training on that in here. So if you haven't done that yet, that's totally cool. This is more marketing side of things. Don't worry about this too much until you're familiar with the training. And then inside your business tab, you're going to want to go to your profile and make sure all that information is correct. And then the most important thing is your EFT management, and that is your direct deposit. Now, if you're in Canada, it's EFT management. If you're in the States, it's a little bit different here, but you're going to want to set up how you're going to get paid and where Beachbody can send your commissions. So after that, then we're going to come over to this news and training and dive in here. So we're going to go into the getting started. So when you're in here, do these things to build a strong business. And this isn't just fluff that they put in here. This is exactly what all the 6- and 7-figure earners in Beachbody have done to build their business. So Beachbody makes it super simple for us. There are some steps to follow. It's, basically this is your business. This isn't just a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, then you're going to get hobby results. So if you're not building, the organization or the clientele that you're looking to build, you'll always want to come back to this training video and see, okay, did I follow everything? Am I doing everything like I'm supposed to? And, am I really paying attention to what Beachbody is showing me how to build a business? So basically, if you follow this, if you do these things every day, you're going to be in that momentum that's going to really propel your business forward. So you want to make sure you stay in contact with me, your upline coach, or if you've signed on with someone else and they're sharing this video with you, you want to make sure that you stay in contact with them. I always like to say, you want to stay around the campfire. And what that really means is the further you get from the campfire, the further you start to try to do this business independently, the more you're going to struggle. And I know how that is personally, because there was a couple of businesses that I did where that is the attitude that I took. And as an entrepreneur, we tend to want to do things on our own. But stay around the campfire, stay connected. We're all here to support each other. If you're having a crappy day, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. And, I'll talk you through it, and I'll help you remember why you're doing this and why you're looking for a better life for you, for your family, for your team, and just to help people feel better. So make sure you do these things. So you're going to then want to complete the business quick start, which is going to be in here. Daily, you want to drink Shakeology and work out every day. You want to be a product of the products, right? So if you haven't tried Shakeology yet, I went for months inside my business without doing Shakeology. And once I tried it, I couldn't believe that I had gone that long without it. It's amazing. It's as amazing as everybody says it is. There's a reason why it's so popular. And it really does make you feel good, and it helps people with a lot of problems. You want to invest 10 minutes a day in personal development. And in this email that I sent you, I'm going to let you know which book to start with, and that's Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. If you have already read that one, let me know, because then I'll let you know what the next series of personal development are. And now you can do this audio. I love audiobooks because I've got kids and I listen to my personal development in the kitchen when I'm cooking. So, if and more than 10 minutes a day is awesome. Just don't start depending on personal development. I know what it's like to become addicted to personal development, and I could listen to personal development all day. So just make sure you're getting it at least 10 minutes a day. It's going to help you keep the right mindset and understand how a business grows. And then review the Getting Started Coach training. So let's dive in there. So inside there, I just got to move my webinar information here. Inside there, you're going to see the 3 vital behaviors. You're going to hear this talked about a lot by Beachbody and the coaches. So the 3 vital behaviors are invite, be proof the products work, like we just talked about in the personal development. So it sounds pretty simple, right? And those are absolutely every single day. I want to be inviting every single day, and you want to be proof the products work every single day, and you want to have that personal development in. And you think of it like if you go to the gym and say you hired a personal trainer at the gym, but the personal trainer didn't work out at all, like why would you hire them, right? So you want to be active and you want to be staying on it. And we all have our own workout journey. So it's not that we want you to stay perfect. It's just that you want to constantly be striving towards being healthy, being active, and always being able to get back up when you get knocked down, right? So practice the 3 vital behaviors. Always add names to your contact list. We're going to show you where to find that contact list, and make sure you follow up. Key is in the follow up. I know myself, for about a year, I ran my business where I never followed up with people that I had talked to, and I just kind of assumed if I never heard from them that, they were gone and forget about them. There's so many times that I followed up with people where they're like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you, or yeah, you're right, I totally forgot about that. Where was that information again? And then they end up joining, or they end up becoming a customer. So you want to make sure you follow up. Follow the 5-step invitation process, which we're going to go over, and until you have 2 people each week to join your challenge group, which is just awesome if you can do that. Use the Beachbody challenge guides for your challenge group. So it's fantastic. They lay everything out for us. Set goals and track your activity with the business activity tracker. I'm going to show you where to find that. Qualify for Success Club 5 or 10 every month, and we're going to go over exactly what that means. I, again, don't want to overwhelm you with information, but that will be something that you're going to want to go towards with your challenge pack and Shakeology sales. Use the customer to coach guide to sponsor new coaches, which is great. They just lay it all out for you, how to help a customer turn into a coach. Use the business quick start and how to get new coaches started right guide with new coaches. Use the coach basics guide with all of your coaches to learn the fundamentals, and teach your coaches to follow the Beachbody challenge system for success. So great, we've gone into that. Now we're going to take a look at this business quick start. So this is your business quick start. You're going to want to print this off and have it handy. You're going to want to keep your information in here, and you've got your websites, your coach ID, my name, or your sponsor's name, your Next Diamond Coach, and your Star Diamond Coach. That is all located in your back office here in the start screen, and you'll see that right on the left. Here's all the information to stay connected with Beachbody on social media. This is essential to your success as well, the National Wake Up Call. It happens live every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific. So if you're here with me in Winnipeg, that's 10 for us, or if you're part of my international team, it's depending on where you are. So you're going to want to make sure to catch that. If you miss it, then you'll want to go and listen to it in the archive. They tell you how here, or if you want to listen to it online, which is what I do, you're going to go into events, and then you're going to see that the National Wake Up Call is there, and then it is in the archive. So that's where you can locate that, okay? So that is one thing. And you know what? In the archives, if you get a chance, like if you're looking for some extra personal development and you have some time, go into the archives and listen to those calls, because there's just tons of information in there that will help you to build your business fast. So set up your business. So there's a video on this. And so you've got your video library where you can go into here. My computer is going to work super slow. And so you've got 3 videos here on how you can start your business. So you want that. And it shows you how to go through the coach office, the value of Team Beachbody Club, and your profile and websites. And then you're going to be able to check that off once you're done that. And then how to navigate the coach office website video. Oh, those are all the 3 in there. So those are the 3 that you're going to want to check off once those are done. Create an action plan. So complete your code action plan, which is on page 2. It's down here. And so you're going to want to scroll down, print that off, and figure out what your goals are, what you want to do, and how quickly you want to build your business. And if you need help with that, for sure, reach out to me or your sponsoring coach. We'd love to help you, identify what you need to do to get to your goals right away. Identify people to help. So you're going to want to use the memory jogger. Now that is this wonderful document here, and you may think, I don't need that. I know everybody that I can talk to. But these memory joggers just kind of make you think, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of that person. And there's so many times that you're going to think of that. So make sure, check this out, maybe even once every 3 to 6 months, and just stop and think about the people that you know that might be interested in one of your challenge groups or the coach opportunity. And then you've also got a contact list here. So that is what I was talking about. This is great. And you can print off as many of these as you need all the time. You can keep notes on people. And it's a great way to really keep track of people. Keeping track of your contacts and the people that you're following up with is huge, because I know myself, like I've tried to use my phone to do this, and it's just not the same, right? You miss stuff. You don't get to keep these kind of notes. You think you're going to keep the notes in your head. And by the time you've talked to 10 or 15 people, you can't remember the next time you talk to somebody what specific details are. And it's when you can go back to someone and say like, oh, hey, how is your daughter? Or how is your dog? Or how was your trip camping? Or, how was your trip out west? And they're like, oh, wow, you actually remembered that about me. When you're contacting them 1 or 2 weeks later, that's huge for people when you give them that extra personal connection. So make sure to use your contact list. And then we've got engage in training. So you're going to want to check out the Coach Basics Starter Guide, and there's tons of information in here for you. So this is the Coach Basics Guide. We can get you into a group once you're ready to go. And it's basically 60 days where you're going to learn how to use the vital behaviors to build your business. This is the 5-step invitation guide. This is awesome. It shows you exactly what you need to say to invite people to the coach opportunity, and study it, know it, practice it. If you want to practice with me, we can totally do role playing. It's something that you want to have down and be comfortable with, and just remember that you are doing something awesome. And then the business activity tracker. This is, again, something that if you listen to the major coaches, this is something that they all use on a daily basis, no matter how successful they are. And so if you're wondering why you're not successful or why things aren't moving in your business, always come back to this sheet here and see if you're doing all these things every single day. And if you're not, then try doing that for 30 days and then see what kind of momentum your business is going to have and how much growth you're going to have in those 30 days. So this is what you want to use. You want to be keeping track of your personal development. Everything you need to do in one day is all on here, and it's great information. Then your follow-up list for each week, people that you need to follow up with. So if you talk to somebody last week and you know that they will need a follow-up call this coming week, you're going to want to grab your business activity tracker for the following week and just write their name in here or type their name in here, depending. If you're good with using stuff online, that's awesome. I'm more of a visual person. I have to have paper handy, and I like to keep myself organized that way. So, and then you get to look at your weekly achievement summary at the end of every single week and see how you're progressing or where you need to do some work. And this is where, once your week is done, if you want to contact your sponsor coach and say, okay, I've done my activity tracker, this is what I've got, like, what do you think my strengths are? What do you think my weaknesses are? What could I do a bit better? And don't be afraid to take some, be coachable, basically. Nobody's ever going to be criticizing you. Everybody's going to encourage you for the work that you are doing. And if you're filling one of these out, you're already more successful than tons of the other coaches out there, because if you're using this, that means you're taking your business seriously. So we've got the business activity tracker, and so that's it. And then you're just going to want to follow what they say in here. So your commitments, they help you, again, to remember what you need to be doing every single day, and participate in one weekly hangout. Now we are going to, as a team, right now we are part of Team Fit Warriors, which is our main team, and that is mainly based out of the States. Our Canadian team is Team Power. So that Team Power is going to be having weekly hangouts. Probably, I would guess around July is when I'm aiming to start having some weekly hangouts. I expect our team to be growing pretty fast and to have a good group of people by then that, we can kind of not break off from the main team, but really do our own thing. I have just tons of training. I've taken a lot of personal mentoring and some great ways to build a team, to manage your team, to keep people motivated, and to really not lose people, right? So there's so many people that will give up, or it's just like working out, right? People will see a benefit to it in the beginning, but they could lose interest. So I'm going to show you guys how to keep people motivated, both in your challenge groups and as coaches. So we're going to get into some awesome training. Make sure you're listening to the wake up call, and we're going to have an awesome time. So I don't know if there's anything else inside that training that you needed to follow. Yeah, and then become familiar with Beachbody. So you've got videos here. Those are the ones that you've seen already. And in the next video, we're going to get into going into more the coach training. And I just got to move my thing again here. So we'll be going into this in the next video that you're going to get tomorrow. I don't want to overwhelm you. These things are enough for you for a couple of days, but I know some of you are going to be super eager and you're real go-getters. So which I applaud you for. And so we'll go into coach training in the next video tomorrow. But yeah, if you want to know more about the Coach Basics group before I get into that, then for sure let me know. That's one major part of getting into a group of people. They're all at the same level as you. Some people may have been in for a long time and just really taken their business seriously, but everybody's at the same point. And so just so you know, because you're going to hear of Emerald and Diamond, what does that mean? Emerald will be your first goal, and Emerald is where you're going to have a coach, two coaches, so one on each side of your business. And once you are Emerald, and once you qualify for Success Club each month, so Emerald and Success Club, you will get free leads from Beachbody. So that's an extra bonus. And once you're at Emerald, you're going to see some nice cycles coming through in your business, and you're really going to start to see that momentum in your residual income. And that's when things start to get really fun. So that's what I do. I really like to work with you guys to get your first two coaches, get your customers, get your challenge groups going, and do that for you. And actually, we should have seen in here inside the coaches guide. Where did I'm just going to see if I missed something here. Because there should have been a section that showed you guys the challenge groups, but that might be into the coaching section tomorrow. So let me just double check. I don't want to miss showing you guys where that is. Yeah, there is training. I've missed it here somewhere. Where we had, maybe, no. Well, there is training on exactly how to run a challenge group. And when we get into it, let me just see, current promotions, National Wake Up Call. Part of your daily activities as well should be to make sure you're visiting your back office every single day and just checking for the news and seeing what is current and what's happening. They keep everything up to date there, and so you can see here all the promos and anything going on so that you know exactly what's going on. But I don't see I will find that for the next video and make sure that you guys have that. You won't be running any challenge groups before tomorrow, but yeah, so I'll show you exactly where Beachbody lays it out for you so that they show you exactly how to run a challenge group, and it's just awesome for your business to be able to do that. So I think that's it for this video. So if you cover those things, get your profile set up, and then go into that first training there and get everything set up and print those off. And then, like I say, we'll move into the coaching tomorrow, and I will show you where that challenge group information is. Okay, so if you have any questions, for sure, just you have my number. Make sure to reach out to me and or your sponsoring coach and let me know any way I can help you anytime. You're never annoying to me. That's one thing I want you to know. I'm super excited to have you on the team, and I'm very excited to change some lives with you guys and just have a really powerful presence for Beachbody here in Canada, and just have a blast with it too. It's going to be a lot of fun. So look forward to talking to you guys next time. Bye-bye.